are 4 things a lack of teamwork is going to do. And let me ask you and see if any of these resonate. Is A is going to create this feeling of silos where there's a very individualistic ministry orientation to how your team operates. Secondly, these silos is going to be breeding ground for politics and unhealthy conflict. And that unhealthy conflict, that politics is going to heighten this feeling of isolation. And this isolation is going to trigger this self-preservation, which is going to trump vision and mission. And I get it. Team development can be trendy. It's like a fad. Which resource do we use? Which book do we rely on? And we put a lot of weight even on these resources to be the be-all, end-all, the thing that's going to take our team to the next level. I know it feels like another job description on top of everything else that you do, preaching, teaching, weddings, funerals, all of that. And I know that there's also a budget to consider. But hear me out. Your teamwork is mission critical. How your team operates, not just the things that they do, but how your team operates is mission critical. And I know as teams, we enjoy strategizing what we're going to do and how we're going to achieve our mission. But team development is kind of like strategizing how you're going to work as a team. The reason it's important is because however your team operates, that's going to set the tone and the culture for your church. I might even go as far as to say that your team's health and team development is sort of the integrity behind what it is that you're building, behind the mission. You see, Jesus, after washing the disciples' feet, gave a new command, and he says this: love one another. And this would be the identifying mark that these disciples belong to the way of Jesus. See, teamwork is this ability to cohesively work together, bringing the sum of all your team's parts as a team in order to move in the same direction. Team development is very much like personal growth, very much like an athlete training. It's about putting in the reps more than it is about finding the right thing to do, the right resource to use. But remember, it's consistently and faithfully building in the time and the effort to build your team, because your mission matters. It's big and it's important. And the mission of your church requires teamwork. It requires your team, and your team requires your initiative. My name is Michael Dewick, part of Michael Dewick Coaching. I would love to be able to serve you, and I have a resource that I would recommend. It's not a be-all, end-all resource, but a great starting resource is the 6 types of working genius.